Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel TNB Academy. If you are passionate about sustainability, carbon accounting, or simply want to understand how the world is tackling climate change through standards, then you are in the right place. Today we are diving into the history and evaluation of ISO 14064, the international standard for greenhouse gas accounting. Let's break it down. So where did it all begin? ISO 14064 was born out of the growing global concern over climate change in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Around this time, governments, organizations and industries began to realize that measuring and managing greenhouse gas emissions was crucial. To support this, the International Organization for Standardization, that is ISO, stepped up with a new set of standards to bring structure and credibility to carbon reporting. In 2006, the first version of ISO 14064 was officially published. It provided guidelines for organizations to quantify, monitor, report, and verify greenhouse gas emissions and removals. The structure. The ISO 14064 standard was actually divided into three parts. Part 1 focuses on organizational level GHG inventories. Part 2 targets GHG projects like reforestation or energy efficiency. And Part 3 covers the verification and validation of those reports. This structure made it flexible so it could be used by businesses, NGOs, and even governments around the world. The evolution. Fast forward to 2018, ISO updated the 14064 series to reflect new challenges and align with global climate efforts like the Paris Agreement. The 2018 revision included clearer definitions and terminology, stronger focus on transparency, improved alignment with the Greenhouse Gas Protocol, which many organizations already use. These updates made ISO 14064 even more powerful for companies looking to reduce emissions, generate carbon credits, or prove compliance with climate regulations. Today, ISO 14064 is widely used in carbon accounting systems, sustainability reporting, and net zero strategies across the globe. It supports companies in proving their climate commitments and helps government and auditors verify data with confidence. And with climate action becoming more urgent than ever, ISO 14064 continues to evolve, staying relevant in a world pushing toward decarbonization. And that's a wrap on the history and evaluation of ISO 14064. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next video in this ISO 14064 series. Drop a comment if you have any questions or want to see a deep dive on a specific part of the standard. Thanks for watching, and remember, real climate action starts with real data. See you in the next one.